For now, let's take a look at a present, not present, I mean future perfect tense. Okay, future perfect. Let me erase this one first. Future perfect. So the form of future perfect is will plus have plus verb 3. Okay, so when do we use future perfect? We use future perfect to describe a completed action in the future. Completed action in the future. Okay, maybe the near future. So for example, I just use green. I will have done my homework at 9:30 p.m. Okay, so now let's take a look at the sentence here. Maybe like the time right now is 3:30. Okay, 3:30. So by the time at 9:30, I will already have done my homework. I will already completed the action of doing my homework, like that. So future simple is very simple. You just like say some action that you might have done that action in a specific time or in the future, like that. So it's very simple. So now let's take a look at the some of these sentences here. So maybe we can get a better understanding of these tenses here. Let's take a look at past perfect tense first. They had finished their homework before they went out to play. Okay, so they had finished. Do you remember when do we have to use, for example, past perfect tense? Do you remember that in our previous lesson? Yes, we use it to describe the action that happened earlier than the simple past here. Okay, so here went is simple past and had finished is past perfect. So let's take a look at these two actions here. The action of had finished the homework. The action of had finished the homework and the action of went out to play. So which action happened first? Of course, they have to do their homework first and they have to finish their homework first. Only then they will have a chance to go out and play, right? So this is how this is how the past perfect tense is used. Usually when we use past perfect tense, you will see the word before and like you will see after, like that. Okay. You can use it like that when you use perfect. So now let's take a look at present perfect. The present perfect, as I mentioned in the previous lesson, we got a lot to talk about for present perfect. So let's look at number 2. He has eaten all of our cakes. So this action or has eaten, what do you think it describes? The completed actions or like the experiences? Yes, of course, the completed action. Actually, like all of the perfect tense describe completed action, but the complete for the present perfect tense, we not only mention about the completed action, but sometimes we also use it to describe our experiences. Okay, so now let's look at number 3. She has been to China several times. Okay, so she has been to China several times. So she has been, this action here is not only just wanna focus on the completed action, but also wanna mention that she had this experience of being there, like that. Okay, so now let's take a look at next. Dad and I have played thousands of online games. Have played here, of course, it describes the completed action and also can also understand as they have already like have the experience of playing thousands of games, like that. Okay, next, number 5. We have learned English for 2 years. Yes, that is the completed action. Okay, they have done learning English for 2 years. Maybe they might be continues to learn continue to learn English, or maybe they may not learn it anymore. We're not sure, but at what we can see clearly is that they have learned English. They have completed learning English like around 2 years, or maybe for 2 years. Okay, so they completed action. Next, they will have done their work at 6 p.m. They will have done their work at 6 p.m. But right now it's only 3. So maybe at 6 they're still doing their job right now, and maybe at 6 they might already will have already done it, like the completed action in the future. Okay, so future simple, future perfect. Next, Ivy will have read all of the books. Okay, if you want to add some of the time expressions, you can say by the time you arrive. Okay, for example, her dad is at abroad. Her dad is working in a foreign country, and he oh, this example is not very good. Just let me try another one. For example, like her mom is like telling Ivy that her mom is right now at her work, and she tells Ivy that when I arrive home, you must how to say, read 3 books like that. Okay, or at least 3 books. So and then her auntie say her mom that Ivy will have read all of the books by the time you arrive. Don't worry, at the time she will able to read all of the books. She will have read all of the books. I mean, she will be like finished reading all of the book. Maybe the books are not very thick, so that she can finish it before her mom back. Okay. So next, let's look at 8. She will have finished her studies in 2 years. So yes, she's joining a university right now, and she's in her 2nd year. So maybe the next 2 years she will have finished her studies. She might not have to like go to the university anymore. So she will have finished her study. So now she haven't done it. She still have to study it. Okay. So these are the example sentences for past perfect, present perfect, and future perfect. I hope you understand this lesson really well. If you have any question, you can ask me later.